This championship deciding day as Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton race for the title at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So a tense, very tense qualifying. Max Verstappen took a shock pole position for today's race in a flying lap, nearly 0.4 seconds faster than Hamilton. The seven-time world champion has to finish above the Dutchman to take the title. Otherwise, we'll see a brand new champion for the first time in 5 years. And for a preview of one of the most exciting days in sports history, Formula One correspondent and commentator Rosanna Tennant joins us now. Morning, Rosanna.
Morning, how are you?
I'm OK. I guess you're shaking with excitement right now, are you?
Yeah, it is an incredible day that lies ahead of us, and how exciting to get to witness one of the greatest Formula One races I think there will ever be. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton going head to head, level on points, 369.5 points. It's not even a normal number. You couldn't make it up. And quite frankly, it just is the fitting way to end what has been a remarkable season in Formula One.
It's a matter of, boys, you got to play nice today, right? We don't want to see any trouble. We don't want to see any crashes, because if there is and they're both crashed out, then obviously Max gets the title. So what's he going to do?
Well, as you say, if they crash out and they fail to score, the championship would be awarded to Max Verstappen on countback, because he's won more races than Lewis Hamilton. And actually, if you look back at the races he won, one of them is the Belgian Grand Prix, which was only a couple of laps in the wet behind the safety car. So what a ridiculous situation, but those are the rules. I think everybody wants it to be settled properly on track when the checkered flag falls. But a lot of people have alluded to the fact they may expect Max to behave in a difficult way and challenge Lewis Hamilton. We hope not in an unsportsmanlike way. Going into the weekend, the race director, Michael Massey, has actually sort of amended his notes and made a real point about the code of conduct and how he expects the teams and drivers to behave. And actually, very rarely have we ever seen this. He said that he's prepared to deduct points from whoever behaves in an unsportsmanlike way. I just really hope, fingers crossed, it doesn't come to that.
Rosanna, I've got this crazy theory that maybe this could work in Lewis Hamilton's advantage, because is there a chance that Max Verstappen is also going to be very worried about the fact that he's going to knock Mercedes out of this because people are expecting him to? He's going to be playing clean, but he's also maybe being overly careful. Do you see where I'm going on this? Could this make any sense?
I totally do, yes. A little hot-headed, going for your first world championship. Max Verstappen would be the first person to win from the Netherlands. There's a lot of pressure. There was footage of the fans in the stands, all dressed in orange. They've come from Holland to support him in Abu Dhabi. People around the world getting behind him, almost sort of dethroning a living legend in Lewis Hamilton. A lot of pressure on him. And going into the weekend, he looked very steely-eyed, very confident, but almost sort of feeling the pressure, whereas Lewis Hamilton, much looser body language, telling the media, I feel great, my body's in great condition, I've had a really good few days to recover after Saudi Arabia. So really painting the picture of a confident defending champion. And a lot of people saying, you don't want to go up against Lewis Hamilton when he's in hunting mode. And even Nico Rosberg, the champion from 2016, of course, who beat Lewis Hamilton, saying you do not want to be hunted by Lewis Hamilton. And hunting is what he's doing today. He's starting from P2 behind Max Verstappen, although perhaps you heard him in the post-quali session saying that he's glad he can see where Max Verstappen is, of course, alluding to the fact that Max Verstappen used excessive braking in Saudi Arabia, which caused them to collide. So, yeah, we're hoping it'll be fair racing, but Lewis Hamilton in full attack and hunting mode this evening.
Lewis is going to watch him very, very carefully, isn't he? So I'm going to ask you the question, how's this going to go? Have you got a clue how this is going to go? Everybody's just thinking this is just the most exciting race. Who knows what's going to happen? What do you think?
Well, if you look at the stats, which I am paid to do, since 2015, the pole sitter, the man on pole position, has gone on to win the race, which obviously bodes well for Max Verstappen. But if we go 1 year back to 2014, when we had a title decider at Abu Dhabi, it was Lewis Hamilton versus Nico Rosberg. Lewis started from P2 and went on to win the race. So he's been in this position before. Okay, admittedly, Nico Rosberg had some damage. His energy recovery system wasn't working. But Lewis got ahead into the first turn. That is critical this evening. But little caveat on that. Max Verstappen starting on the faster tyre, the soft, Lewis Hamilton on the medium. It suits his car better, but it'll be a little slower in those first few laps. In short, I don't know. Wouldn't it be wonderful to see Lewis Hamilton be crowned the champion and be the greatest of all time with 8 championships to his name? But also, wouldn't it be wonderful to kickstart the future of F1 with a new champion in Max Verstappen? I can't call it. I will be calling it. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix later on is going to be one not to miss.